Hello everyone, you can call me both Green and Void. In today's video, we're doing part 2 of the Miraculous Ladybug redesigns. Uh, this time we're doing Adrien Agreste. I didn't have so many things that I wanted to change compared to Marinette, because I feel like Marinette's character is pretty flawed, but in a way that the show doesn't address. But while I think Adrien does have some pretty big flaws that the show also doesn't address, Adrien is a bit of more of a well done character. I really like Adrien's character more, and there's a reason why he's so popular, because his character is good, is sympathetic. So I changed a couple of things to fit more my perspective of what I would think someone would do in this situation. If you like, please subscribe to the channel. If you want more of redesigns, if you have suggestions of any series I can do redesigns of, please comment. I really enjoy all the comments and all the support I've been given. It's very nice, and I'm really thankful for it. So with all of that said, let's go to the video. So I want to focus on Andrew's story first. Andrew's story is the basic shelter boy who finally leaves and discovers a personality and what he actually likes, which I haven't seen personally in a lot of children's shows. I mean, there's quite a few, but not like the characters is a completely different person. You have normally characters that realize like something different about themselves that they didn't realize before because they were sheltered by their family. And a really good example of this, in my opinion, is Pacifica Northwest from Gravity Falls. I really like her character, and also something that I really don't like in Adrien's character is the difference between the pilot with Felix in this case and the actual Adrien we got last. I feel like he ended up losing a bit of his personality. I like the contrast that he gave, but also I think he was also a little bit too mean. You can have a character that is like serious and is quiet and doesn't want to engage with people and still not be rude, you know. So I wanted to do more of that with Adrien. I first want to start off his design think more of his story. What do I want to do? And the first thing I thought of was, okay, he's a model and he's really popular. So I searched up a bit about models, and like I went before in model agencies, and the thing they're looking for mostly is, of course, a pretty person, but they have to have something unique. Of course, some people are just pretty and get in it, but most of it, like the person, if you like, there's a lot of people with the same hair color and with similar faces. You have something to be different about yourself. And I know, since I thought about like most European stuff in Paris specifically, most of Europe is like mostly white people. Like a lot of you don't see a lot of diversity when it comes to like skin tones and backgrounds and stuff like that. But I thought you would be interested if Adrien was brown. I don't know, I just really like that headcanon, and I just wanted to do brown Adrien, so I did. I also did his blonde way more of a like warm blonde, but so that's mostly for his like normal persona, and like the clothes he wouldn't be able to choose, and it would be mostly like monochromatics and really not something that would bring a lot of attention because from what we've seen, Adrien also mostly have done besides fashion, like cosmetic stuff, and the focus is like to be on the cosmetic instead of the person. So also that I wanted to do more monochrome colors, but when it comes to cat noir, I wanted to change a lot of things. First, canonically, Adrien likes anime, likes manga, and he took a lot of it to understand other people and to understand relationships and his feelings. So the first thing I thought of, no way, a 16-year-old boy that that all contact that he has with like society at large is anime, and he wants to kind of rebel a bit because we know that Kanar is like more of Adrian's like true personality. So like no way he's not gonna do something more all along it. So I decided to put a more comfortable clothing on him. I think he would do a lot of like inspired cyberpunk, and I think he also be really inspired by stuff like Inuyasha and like a lot of old style anime manga. But my bigger star was him, Adrien Inuyasha. So with also the same thing I did to Marinette. I changed a bit the hair color. His hair color is slightly lighter because I think he wants to be still more like catch more attention of people. And I also since he's friends with Nino eventually, I think he also really like street fashion and more street styles and things more quote unquote urban like that. So I my also thought of like doing his clothing would be like a DIY anti-hero thing. He did it himself, but instead it's like clothing magic, so he doesn't have to hide that part of him. And it's like it looks like he's graffiti on. I don't know how you would do graffiti in normal clothes. I think just with normal paint, but it's magic. Let's not care about it. It's fine. Also, I think in this story, Adrien is already so used to being like have other people leading him and telling him what to do. I don't think he would like help Ladybug that easily. I think he'll be like, of course, wants to like stop what's happening, but he wants to do it on his own accords, what he actually wants, instead of like being guided by other people. So I don't think he would like have an amazingly good relationship with Ladybug on the start, and will also be some sort of enemies to lovers maybe. And yeah, that's basically it. What I have for his design. For Marinette, I had like a lot more stuff because Marinette's character, from what the show is trying to tell versus what she actually is very different. And I think Adrien doesn't have all of that. Like they improved a lot. So I didn't have so many things that I wanted to change, and I really like his design already. So I wanted to change a few things. Also, like I said before, these characters are 16. There's no reason why they should be like 14. They shouldn't be a kid while they're doing this. And of course, there are like magical girl shows in superhero stuff where the characters are younger. But I think it doesn't make sense with all of the independence they have. Like, if they want the characters to be that independent and at the same time be children, make them like a teenager, not like a preteen, you know. So that was mostly it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Um, I'll be doing one more video, I think, on like some side characters that I kind of wanted to redesign, but mostly on the story. I don't want to change too much because the basic plot before it started to go downhill, it was good. It had potential. So my idea was mostly for first season, and it wasn't so high stakes. It already isn't high stakes, but now in the latter of the show, it's become increasingly more and more crazy and weird, and the writing is just terrible. This is mostly to do like character fix and not so much on the story. For now, I'll be doing in the future more story fixing and stuff, and reimaginings. I hope you like it, and I see you on my next video. Bye.